Hello and welcome. My name is Robert Granich. I am responsible for Device as a Service at Also Group. And today we want to talk in this expert talk about possibilities in the as a service business when you combine not only hardware, but also software and services together for your end customer. And I have Martin from iSolutions with me. So hi, Martin, would you please give us a short introduction to you and to iSolutions, who you are and what you do?
Hello, Robert. Thank you. Yeah, my name is Martin Böttcher. I'm working since 6 years for the iSolutions as a supply and contract manager. And the iSolutions is a 20 years old IT company with a headquarter in Bern in Switzerland. And we came from the conventional project business. The company starts with them until 2016. It was the only business that the company makes. And then with the CSP model from Microsoft and Intune and Autopilot, we start in a new way to change a little bit our business or make additional business. And before we start with WaaS, we have no experience with hardware business. And it was a jump in the cold water, very cold water. And we have in the last years some learnings, good learnings, and also tough, hard learnings. And for us, it's very important. We learned a lot in the WaaS business, also from the feedback of our customers. And now we have a solution that is standardized and stable, and our customers get very good solutions. I hope so.
That's super interesting that you say you are coming from the CSP business and from consulting, and then added hardware. We often see it in the market that it is the other way around. That's why I'm really interested. If you let me ask, what were the biggest hurdles in adding hardware to your consulting business?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the inexistent experience was a big problem. And also, but we know this issue from the beginning. We have no warehouse and we don't want any warehouse. And so it was from the beginning very important that we have a strong distributor, that they make for us the logistic and the warehousing. And we found this with Also, and also make us able to make hardware business. And yeah, that's a little bit different view from other resellers to us.
Very good. So I hope we do a good job in this. Talking about workplace as a service. That means hardware in the as a service business. There are different USPs to it. Some say they like that you do not have to make a big invest in the beginning because you have monthly rates that you can pay, so not a high invest. The others say they like that they can exchange the device after 24 or 36 months and have always new edge technology. And again, others say that they like the service level that comes along with workplace as a service, so that they always have somebody that they can give a call to solve any kind of problem. What would you say? What do your end customers say is the biggest advantage in this business model?
Yeah, it's not so easy because you will give all points that I want to explain. Now it's a mix of all the points that you say. On the one hand, it's the flexibility. And for example, you have a company with 30 employees, and you don't know how many employees will you have at the next year or so. And you have the flexibility to grow your hardware with your business. And that's very individual to the facts. Yeah. And the other hand is also the liquidity. It's very important for some startups also that you don't buy the whole hardware for the next 3 years or so, and the monthly rates are very good. You are more flexible, and also the life cycle management. It's very important. You have customers; they have new devices, and you empower your employees with a very good hardware that works, and that not the employees has the problem the half day struggle with his laptop also. Yeah, I think that's the points.
Okay, I think by now we have I think all the advantages that workplace as a service bring to the table. And you know this business for now more than 5 years. There are not only advantages. Yeah. So when we talk about workplace as a service, of course, we talk about complex financing processes. We talk about contract handling. We talk about things that not come along when you do classic transaction business. And so our idea is we want to do all the steps and processes for you that are time consuming and where you maybe do not have the capabilities of doing that, because you should concentrate on your own IP. That means you should have time to consult your customers, you do the service for your customers, and you consult them for solutions. That means software and infrastructure that come along with Azure Cloud Marketplace, right? So what would you say? Is Workplace as a Service a solution that makes it easier for you to have more time to talk about, or is it still something that you have to discuss with your end customers about processes, contracts, and stuff like that?
No, it's very good because we have not a warehouse and logistic problem, and we can talk with the customer the points that are very interesting for all of us. And I see 2 points. I think our business model, it's more a 1-1-1 strategy. The most of our customers starts with Dynamics 365 or SharePoint, and then they add additional product of us. And so it's a growing of our business relationship. And what I said at the beginning, it's very important that you understand what your customer wants, but on the other hand, to show him what is his individual benefit of WaaS, flexibility, liquidity, new devices, and so far, and that is very, very important.
Okay, Martin, when I talk about that we want to assist you alongside these processes, I would really like to show it to you in the marketplace. Mm-hmm. You are familiar with the new services or you're familiar with the topic that we have launched new services, but let us go into the marketplace and we will go through it. And I would be highly interested in your feedback and how this could work for you, if you're into it. And there we go. I think you see the marketplace right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I've logged into the demo environment that we use to demonstrate mainly new partners, how the marketplace works. That means, as you know, the marketplace as a platform provides services of more than 90 providers, vendors, as you can also name them. And I want to show you the first thing that is completely new. And this is a service that is called Grenke Financial Services. And the name maybe already gives you a hint. We work together with Grenke as a financial service provider in this environment, because Grenke has all the capabilities to enrich this business and create processes that are highly automated and easy to use. And as you can see, there are not that many fields that you have to fill out. We pre-fill them with the data that you have entered into the marketplace, and you maybe have then to just add some more details. And what you will get back is your own Grenke ID. That means with this service, you are registered at Grenke. You will get the ID from Grenke and can directly start with your first configuration. So this is the first part that I wanted to show you, how easy it is to be registered with your Grenke ID. And then let's go directly into the configuration. You know the order wizard, since you are familiar with the marketplace. You choose the company structure. In the second step, you choose the service that you need, and it's called WaaS configuration. And here's the first thing that I want to show you. If you remember what I've shown you before, it's directly linked to your Grenke ID. That means to the service that we have just created for you. That means any configuration will directly link to your Grenke ID. Of course, terms and conditions, as you know, for any service that we have in the marketplace. And clicking next means that we are already in the configuration tab. Configuration tab means that you can choose your contract duration that you can choose from. You can set easily your own margin on top of your buying price. You can add an order number that is maybe relevant for your ERP system. And in the next step, we are already in the configuration. It means you can directly choose the devices that you are interested in. I'll make a quick example. I just used the filter that we have provided here, but you can also look for a SKU number from a vendor or something else. And here's the first big difference. And I know this was a pain in the past. We always show you the available items that we have in our warehouse. That means for this laptop in the configuration, we have 232 devices available. You can just easily click them, set the number of devices that you want to add, choose a care pack. And since I have chosen a contract of 3 years, I'm choosing the care pack in the same period. And what you have seen right now, and I go on top here, is you get directly your cost price on a monthly base, and you can get directly your sell to price. That means the monthly rate for the end customer that will be invoiced by Grenke. And as you can see, the calculation compared to the past is super fast, and you can easily get the calculated price for your end customer. After that, of course, I can choose different accessories. You can choose from not only from for main devices from the whole ASO portfolio, but also from the accessories. And I also can add the delivery information where the devices should go to. I can set the signature regulations. So who has to sign on end customer side and who is the user of the care pack in the end. So as you can see, and I will close this window because I have prepared something here. This is all you have to do for the configuration. And what is happening after you have configured such a workplace for you, you can still go to your end customer. You can talk with him about it. You can still change it. You can add more. You can lower the quantity and stuff like that. And until you click order, then the order will be created in our ERP system. There will be a credit check for the end customer. So if the credit check is positive, there is directly created an e-contract. That means we are not sending around any PDFs. It's all digital. It will be signed digital. And if the signature from the end customer is done in the e-contract, then we are sending out the devices already. And this is it. As you can see, we take care of all the different processes between doing a configuration and receiving the devices that I have configured. How does it look like for you?
It looks very good. I need some time to realize what is the benefit for us, because it looks so good with a lot of optimization of manual steps that we did in the past. and also the solutions with the stock. It's very cool that I see the real time stock. In the past, it was a big problem that I get some offerings and then this to the customer, and the customer say, yeah, it's perfect and so on, and then it was nothing on stock and so on. It's a very good solution, and it's a big benefit for us with less administrative effort. And I'm a little bit confused about the Kränke, the ordering with the proving of the customer. Is this, I understand it correct, that the Kränke do all of the proving and we don't bring anything, or?
Exactly. So I guess you're talking about the credit check. So we do everything for you between the finalized configuration and sending out the devices. That means we do the credit check, and we give you always the information about the status of a credit check, if it's positive or sometimes maybe also negative. And if the credit check is positive, then you also get the status of the contract signing. That means who has to sign, who has to do the next step, and this is everything that you get informed by it, but you do not have to get in action.
Okay, yeah. Sounds very good because it was a lot of work with the credit check in the past, and also I understand it's correct with the signature. It works with e-signature, and I see all steps when it doesn't work. That some of the signature it don't come also.
Exactly. You will always be informed about where in the process we are or you are. And you always have the chance if something is stuck. Sometimes people are on holiday, sometimes people miss the emails that they get to sign a contract. You are always informed by that, and then you can take action if you want to accelerate it a bit more, if you want it like that.
No, it sounds very good because this was a big problem in the past, that you was not sure where is the pain at the moment, where is the status of the contract, and it sounds very good for the whole process that we can make also slim and strong processes. Yeah.
Very good, Martin. I would really like to get into a conversation about a real project in the near future. Of course, as you know it from ASO, we always assist you. We don't let you alone on the marketplace. You know that. So let us get in action. I would be highly interested how that will look like in the future. And I have to say thank you for your time. It was super interesting to get a voice from our partners regarding this new invention that we have created in the marketplace. Thank you for your time, Martin.